Medical information obtained from our website or the live show is not intended to be a substitute for professional care. If your pet has or you suspect they might have an illness or other medical condition, you should consult a healthcare provider. The opinions expressed on this radio program are not necessarily those of All Paws Pet Talk, this radio show, or their sponsors.
Hello, you're listening to Smart Animal Talk on All Paws Pet Talk Radio. And as usual, it's me, Deborah Wolfe. I'm the host of this show. And I'm coming to you from our busy boarding kennel up at Camp Good Dog, where there's 5 acres of pond and rivers and spring-fed pond and a forest and meadows and all kinds of places for dogs to run and play and dig and chase and wrestle. But sometimes with that comes injuries. Sometimes injuries come from other things too. Sometimes getting over surgery. Sometimes car accident. Sometimes lack of exercise, perhaps. But for whatever reason, dogs sometimes need massage too. And that's why we've got Sue Furman, Dr. Sue Furman, coming to talk with us today about holistic touch therapy. And if you think this is hokey, well, forget that. 40 years on the faculty of, including the University of Maryland School of Medicine, Colorado State University, College of Veterinary Medicine and Biological Sciences. So we're talking to an expert on the subject of canine anatomy. Welcome to the show, Sue.
Thank you. I really appreciate chatting with you.
It's good to have you on because I think sometimes we hear about these things like aromatherapy or acupressure or acupuncture or massage for dogs, and people tend to roll their eyes and think, like, give me a break. Why would a dog need that? So why would a dog need that?
Well, there are lots of reasons, and we find that it encourages better health and healing in a dog, and it doesn't really matter what the dog's age is or his specific health condition. I know that I have 3 definite couch potatoes, and they're Irish Wolfhounds. Because they aren't as active as they were when they were younger, they need massage to just keep them fit, keep their muscles, tuned up, shall we say. So couch potatoes...
Well, they're sort of built like NBA players. They're so long and tall. I can just imagine getting up and down is a bit of a chore.
Oh, yes, it is. I mean, my one boy, Banjo, weighs 165 pounds, and he is not a fat dog. He doesn't have any fat
they're the tall dogs of the world. I mean, you chose tall. So that comes with some issues. But, I mean, even the little ones, I think, can benefit from massage.
Oh, yes. My first dog was a Chihuahua, and little toy dogs can benefit just as much. And so can dogs that are competitors, those dogs that are out in the agility ring, for instance. Sometimes they'll hurt themselves or just need to be kept fit so they can compete. Working dogs, like police dogs and seeing eye dogs, you can energize those and get them going. And then, like you said, there are dogs that get injured or are sick, and they can be comforted and really encouraged by canine massage. And you can take an abused dog or a neglected dog. We see a lot of those in some of the shelters, and massage really brings them out and makes them much more adoptable. So there are just lots of reasons and to massage a dog, and almost any dog that you find is going to like to be massaged once they understand what it's all about.
When I'm dealing with a whelping female, a mama dog about to have puppies, if I'm dealing with a German Shepherd or Golden Retriever, Golden Doodle, Standard Poodle, 60-pound dog, roughly, 50-pound dog, then I can use my hands to help the pups get born. But if I'm dealing with a Chihuahua or something teeny tiny like that, I can only use the tips of my baby fingers. And I'm wondering, how different is massage between the big dogs and the little dogs? Or are you able to adapt, or is it quite different?
Oh, yes. The massage moves that we use and that I teach on dogs are the same massage moves that a human massage therapist would use on you if you went to get a massage. And what we find is, for a big dog like my Irish Wolfhound, I might use my whole hand to do a massage move. For a little Chihuahua, I might just use 2 fingers to do the very same move on that little bitty puppy. But you can just adapt to the size of the dog by adapting the portion of your hand that you're using to apply the massage.
You know, I've long ago noticed that dogs tell you what pressure they want. They lean into you if they want it harder. They lean away if they want it softer. Is that true too when you're doing full-on massage like this?
Oh yes, it definitely is, and they really talk to you in a lot of ways. If you're massaging a part of their body and it's feeling, maybe you don't realize it, but it's feeling especially good to them, if you start to move on, they may pick up their head and give you a look like, hold on a minute, come back and do that some more. Or if you get to a place where maybe it's getting a little uncomfortable because that muscle is sore, they'll tell you that too. And you just have to listen to their body language, and they will talk to you and tell you just what they want, what feels good, what is too much, what's not enough. They're very communicative if you just pay attention.
Yeah, I find that too. Have you tried this on cats at all, or is this just dogs?
Oh, yes. No, I've done it on cats and also on horses. Cats are it's more the personality of the cat. Some cats love massage. I've had cats in the past that love massage. Other cats just aren't into being handled much, and cats have a little bit different personalities sometimes than dogs. But the massage itself works if the cat is agreeable.
You know, for people who are still listening thinking, I can't believe they're talking about massaging my animals, I can't afford to massage myself. Well, think about this. How often are you actually stroking or petting your dog or cat while you're watching TV or hanging out? How often are you doing it without the therapy? I mean, you may as well tweak it a little bit and give them the therapy because you're going to be petting them anyway. And the fact of it is, when you look at them with full-on eye contact and you touch them, you are getting a perk. You're getting good health. You're getting all kinds of benefits health-wise. You're getting all kinds of feel-good hormones in your bloodstream, and you're going to live longer, be healthier just for doing that. So why not give them a perk too? Actually, they did some tests on this, and they found that dogs also get an oxytocin burst. That's that natural feel-good hormone that women have when they give birth. And they also get that when they look at us, when we love them and they love us and they engage in eye contact and touching. But oddly, wolves don't. Even human-raised wolves, even tame wolves, they just don't. So I found that really odd and interesting. But when you pet your dog, you're getting a lot out of it. So why not give back? Who do you mostly target these classes for? Who do you think would be an ideal candidate to take your canine massage?
Well, there are two groups of people. There are folks who just really want to learn canine massage for their own dog, their own pet. And I call those pet lovers classes. They're shorter. They don't go into as much detail, but they do teach the basics of massage. A person may have an arthritic dog or, some older dog that they just want to keep tuned up, shall we say. And then I teach classes that are much more in-depth for people who actually want to start a business and become a certified canine massage practitioner.
Okay, Sue, well, you know what? We're going to come back after the break and tell people more about that. If you think you might be into this could be a good living for you. Maybe this is something you want to do for your community and help all the animals and the people you know with animals. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about this with Dr. Sue Furman on Smart Animal Talk, All Paws Pet Talk Radio. Stay tuned.
I'm your doggy.